Good morning to everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, how are you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so as we have studied about tenses also, that there are three types of tenses. Can anyone tell me what are those? Tense. Three types of tenses.
Sir, present, past and future.
Okay, present, past and
Future.
Okay, so that topic we had studied already. Okay, today, sit down please. Today we are going to discuss about voice. Voice, Hindi में we just call it वाच्य. Okay, so how do we change the voice, sentences or voices? If we talk about voice, what is voice? This is a form of verb. What is it? Verb. Okay, verb is the word which tells us something about the subject. So voice is also a form of verb, and it tells us that the subject is active. That subject is doing something, or passive, or something is done by the subject. It means that subject is doing something or something is being done for the subject. This is called voice. क्या कहते हैं इसको? What do we call it?
Voice.
This is voice. Okay. Now let's we discuss about its types. There are two types of voices. First is, what is that?
Active voice.
Yes, active voice. Okay. And second is
Passive voice.
passive voice. Okay. So if we talk about active voice, how can we identify that is sentences active voice? Okay. So if the subject is doing something, means if the subject is active, then it means that it is active voice. Example I have written here, just like that. He is singing a song. Who is singing? Who is singing? He. He is singing. Okay. So what is he here? Subject. Subject means who does something in the sentence. That is subject. Okay. So he is subject here. And what is? It is verb.
Helping verb.
Yes, helping verb which helps the main verb in the sentence. And what is? No. This is main verb. Okay. What is it? Main verb. Singing. Okay. And object is here. That is a song. So here the subject is active. It is not passive. Clear? So that's why it is called active voice. Means subject is doing something. Actively subject is doing something. Passive voice, second part is, that is passive voice. If we talk about passive voice, if something is being done by the subject, or if something is done for the subject, or subject is passive in that sentence, the preference is given to the object. That is called passive voice. For example, a song is being sung by him. As you have seen in active voice, what was here? He means subject, that was active. Okay, and object, that was passive. A song, but here, what is there? Object. What we have done? Object. We have put object in place of subject. Okay, so a song is being done by him. So that's why this is passive. We just call it passive voice. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Any confusion?
No, sir.
Okay, now we will learn about or discuss about the gender rules and how do we change the active voice from active voice to passive voice. Okay, so gender rules of changing voice. How can we change voice from active to passive? Okay, first rule that is there, when we are going to change from active to passive voice. Okay, so subject becomes object and object becomes
Subject.
subject. Okay, and persons also change according to that one. There will be the change in person also. For example, as example is given here, he plays cricket. Which voice is this?
Active.
Yes, active. Why? Because he is actively doing. Okay, what is he doing? He is playing what? Cricket.
Cricket.
Okay, so when we are going to change it into passive voice, then subject is he. Okay, subject is he and object is cricket. And if we talk about place, this is verb. First form of verb and with s. So this is present indefinite tense also. Clear? So cricket, we are just putting it in place of subject here. Okay, so cricket, then according to that one we are using helping verb also, then another words also, and third form of verb and use of by and him. So this is passive voice. Let's we understand it in more deeply. Second rule, what is there? When we have changed subject and object into subject. Then second is use of helping verb. It will be according to the tense. First you have to identify the tense of active voice. That in which tense that active voice is. Okay, as it is in present indefinite. So we are using here is. Okay. Next is use of third form of
Verb.
in passive voice we always use the third form of
Verb.
clear. So one more identification of is this also. Then next one use of by. What is here? After that, after third form of verb, that is use of
By.
and at last what will become? What will become? Object will become
Subject.
and subject will become
Object.
already we have just changed that. Okay, but at last this he which is subject in active voice, it will become object where in passive voice. Okay, so hope that you have understood. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.